In this video, we'll take up the homework sheet on exponential growth and decay. So for a majority of these questions, you just build the model and then use the model to answer the question. So how many bacterial cells remain after 3 days? Well, first build the model you're having each day. So you have half the amount after every single day. So after 3 days, and then after 6 days. For the second question, you're basically working with two exponential models. This is doubling every 2 days. This is quadrupling every day. So even though you start off with more, over time, the second colony is going to outgrow the first colony. There's some graphs, similarities, differences. Not much to say there. So the third question is actually very similar as well. So you're quadrupling every 3 days, whereas you're tripling every 3 days. So obviously quadrupling means you're going to grow at a quicker rate. So even though you have less to begin with, you will have more after a certain amount of time. Okay. Yeah, you can solve for the population after 10 days. And you'll see that the colony that quadruples every 3 days will be more populated. Okay, for the fourth question, you have $1,000. It grows 5% every day. Every year. I wish it was every day. You grow 5% every year, and you let it grow for 55 years. So wow, your $1,000 will turn into $14,635.63. That's 55 years. Okay. But you know, we're going to talk about this in the last unit, and that's the power of compound interest. So for question 5, it's growing 8% every year. So after 10 years, it's $323,838.75. So for question 6, you're growing 3.5% per year, and that's how much the card is worth after 22 years. For question 7, you are growing 17% every 3 years, so that's your model. The original value is 40,000. So after 5 decades, you have that's your new value. So for question 8, you're losing 30% every year. So after 5 years, you can sell it for $83,194.65. And you can do the calculation again after 10 years. Okay, so 8C is the most interesting question, I'd say. So for 8C, you have to set the value of the car to be $100,000. And then you divide both sides by 495,000. And then, because you want to solve for the exponent, you need to convert it to logarithmic form. And then use your calculator to evaluate the logarithm. I'll just show you how I did that. There you go. The logarithm of the argument divided by logarithm of the base. So about 4.48 years, it will drop to a value of 100,000. Which is pretty sad. Okay, for question 9, you have halving every day, is it? Yeah, you're having the concentration every day, and then you let n equal 7 to find the new concentration after 1 week. And then you ask, when is the concentration going to be 10 nanograms per milliliter? So once again, you're solving exponent, convert it to logarithmic form to solve for the exponent. Now if you don't want to do it this way, then you just have to guess around. But I don't encourage guessing around, because there's really no point in me teaching you anything if you're gonna guess around for every single question. So anyways, in about 5.64 days, you'll get a concentration of about of 10 nanograms per milliliter.